dropping in on you. Hope everybody's having an unbelievable start to your year. If not, we're going to work on different ways we can change that. Remember, if you're still breathing, you're still in the fight. You don't have to accept any situation you're in. What you're hearing is my darn water container with ice in it. So I'm leaving the gym. So you're just going to have to put up with me because I can't do anything about that. But anyway, I'm going to be real brief here. We're going to talk about something. One of the things that I talk a lot about, obviously, is mindset. And I'll tell you that psychology and your mind approach to anything, business, money, relationships, everything is going to determine the level of success you experience in it. Your perception, your view of it, your view of yourself in it and engaging it is all going to determine how you behave in that situation. So obviously, I am very, very adamant with my clients about how we think, how we talk, and all of that. And that's great. And we're going to have plenty of different conversations over the course of this year about thought, self-talk, and so much more. But I want to also talk about strategy and movements because that also plays a role in success. I am surprised at how many people in today's time who are still moving in a traditional frame of thought as it pertains to income and revenue generation. So many people are still looking at a traditional job as all they need. This isn't a lecture on you don't need to be working and all that. But my thing is, whether you have a job you love, whether you have a job you hate, whether you are looking for some way to move out or start something different or whatever, you need to have hedged protection on your income. And what I mean by that, you hedge your primary income, whatever it is. Even if you own a business, you need to be hedging your income with multiple streams that are diverse in approach. In other words, it doesn't need to all be in one industry, because if a market tanks on a particular industry, that industry is going to hurt across the board. It's going to hurt big business, small business. Small business owners are going to take a major hit because they don't have the capital or the equity to float them through bad times like larger corporations. They don't have access to working capital and so many other things that larger businesses and mid-sized businesses have. So you still need to hedge across that. And I've talked about it over and over again. And with the internet and social media, there's absolutely no reason why you should not have multiple streams of income. This isn't talking about becoming a millionaire. This isn't a get rich overnight scheme. This is about true, authentic, genuine businesses you can start online that can supplement your income. And if you are in need of work or you're looking to change careers or leave and start something on your own, this can be full-time income. When my business took the hit during the collapse in the early 2000s, in the 2000s, 2006, 2007, things started getting kind of shaky. 2008 went real bad. I had to rebuild. I had to restructure because the things that I was building on in the past were tanked. It was horrible. So I had to find other ways to generate revenue. I had to find other ways to rebuild. I had to find other ways to structure. And what I knew is this internet thing is growing at a massive rate. I had websites, but my focus wasn't on serving and delivering and distributing and fulfilling what I do online. So I said, hey, I need to do this. So I started to learn. And I mean, it took a lot because it was still in its infancy stages. We're talking about Facebook was a couple of years old at the time. And so, you know, all this stuff I had to learn. And there was a bunch of people out there throwing a lot of stuff up that wasn't legit and you have to bump your head and all that. But what I did is I got it. I learned how to get in and create businesses from scratch. I mean, from conception in the sense of coming up with an idea to getting it up and being able to receive payment for it online has never been as easy as it is now. There are so many different things, and I teach clients. I created a course that basically mimics the formula that I use. I use a low entry formula. I'm not looking for a whole lot of capital. when I start something online. Unless it's my main business, then we're in a place now where we are needing capital, because we are at that global level now where we are really ready to take this whole Visionetics thing on thing. You know, I've got clients in countries from Australia to the UK to South Africa and Switzerland, a couple of other places, the Caribbean and everything. So it's time to just really take it there. And what that does is also it gives me the ability to protect myself and hedge myself against any type of currency fluctuation or catastrophe in the US. And that's some of the things that people are fearing right now. And that global business idea is something that I'm also going to be teaching later in the year. But here, this is what I'm saying. I created it. I grew it. I go in low entry, meaning I don't need a whole lot to start. I can show you literally how to put up everything from concept to everything. And if you want to go a little more refined, $100 or less. If you want to go the cheapest route, outside of paying for the course, I can pretty much get you in there for free. But you want to go refined, trust me. You want your domain name to be your name. You don't want it followed by WordPress.com, followed by Wix.com, by Weebly.com, by Blogspot.com. Not that it can't work, because trust me, I've done it and it works. I've earned money with all of those suffixes back in the day. But what you want to do is, if you know, you can get a domain name however you want it for under 20 bucks. You can get it as cheap as 99 cents, depending on if you want to go with a not so familiar suffix like XYZ. I've done it. A matter of fact, my Master Fitness 21 primary domain is XYZ. And I have a bunch of other domains redirected to it. So anyway, what I'm doing is I created this course. It's a self-paced course. It's called the 7-Day Online Business Launch course. It's a great course. It's under $400. But what I'm doing now, for a very limited time, I'm accepting, I know it'll be less than 50 people. But on the 20th of this month, I'm going to actually teach the course live. So I'm taking a self-paced course that I meant for you to get, for you to read, learn. I'm going to give you that course. So you're going to pay for the course, you're going to get the course, but you're also going to get me teaching you the course, answering questions, and then I'm going to give you a $450 follow-up session. Additionally, at no additional charge, where you can sit down with me, you can map out what it is you're trying to do, tell me what it is you want to do with your particular business. Here's the beauty of it. You don't have to have a product or service or something that you already know you want to do. You can still get online and make money as an affiliate marketer. You can get online and make money as a content generator. There's so many different ways, so many different platforms, so many different ways to monetize, that you don't have to have a product or service that you're selling to get online and make money. Now, it's going to require you to put in some work, some effort. You're going to have to take steps. One of the things that I see a lot of people do, they'll have the answers, but they still won't take the actions. You can't be that person. I'm not going to get into it right now, but we also offer the option for people who want to pay a little more. When I say a little more, a few $1,000s, and we'll build it for you from the ground up. Everything you need to sit down, and we will stay until it reaches profit. So in other words, until you earn your money back, you got us working your business until it's actually up and running. Now, obviously, that's a little bit more. That's $3,000. And that's a break on what we would normally charge, but we're really trying to get people off into this thing. So this is something that a lot of people are doing. I want to give people who aren't aware of the opportunity, or who knows it's there but not sure quite how to move or act on it, I want to give you the opportunity to take action on it. So again, click the link in the description box. Go and sign up for $397. You're going to get the course, which by itself is worth more than that, by the way. But you're going to get the course. You're going to get me teaching it, which again is worth more than the $397. Me by myself, again, is $450 per session. You're going to get an additional session with me at no additional charge. And you're going to get access to me by email until you're up, running, and you're comfortable. and that's unlimited. Send me an email. I love answering questions. I love helping people. And I'm pretty good at responding to emails in a relatively short period of time. So I am challenging you to take advantage of this. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss. On that note, click the link, sign up. You're going to get a confirmation email from our support team. You'll eventually get a follow-up email after that from me, asking some questions to get an idea where you're at, so that we know how to approach it. You're going to get information with the actual course sent out to you before the event, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to go for it on the 20th at noon CST, and it's going to be recorded, and that recording will be available to you for you to have access to for life. So you cannot lose. On that note, look, I'm out of here, and I hope that you guys have an unbelievable day and that I see you on the 20th. On that